Angela Huey is on the phone. Angela is president of what's called One Community. And good morning to you, Angela.
Good morning. How are you?
Good. Let's start with the basics. What is One Community?
One Community is an interactive web and events community for LGBT and allied individuals and businesses.
LGBT would be lesbian, gay, bisexual, transsexual. Is that correct?
Bisexual and transgender.
Transgender, yes. And tell us about this Unity Pledge. This was an announcement just made recently, wasn't it?
We did. We kicked it off with a press conference with Phoenix Mayor Stanton on Friday. And the Unity Pledge, what we're trying to do is get a minimum of 10,000 businesses in the state of Arizona to say that they believe in equality for all Arizonans in employment, in housing, and for all consumers as well.
And how many do you have signed up so far?
We have about 75 businesses that signed up right outside the gate, and we're just getting started with the campaign. So we're very excited. We've got good momentum.
Obviously, you felt that there was a need for this kind of movement. Did you find that Arizona was not as tolerant as it should have been? Or what was the overriding cause of this movement?
Well, Arizona is one of 29 states in the nation where it's perfectly okay to fire someone simply because they're gay or transgendered. So we had an event last year where we introduced this amazing couple, Karen Bailey and Nelda Majors. They've been together for 55 years now, and in their interview with us, Karen talked about how in the 1950s when they got together, it was very dangerous being gay. And she said, you could be fired simply for being gay. And it really stuck with us that here we were now in 2013, and someone can still be fired simply because they're gay or transgendered.
I was not aware that that was even possible until you just said
yes.
It a few minutes ago. I guess there are a lot of other people that aren't aware of that either.
Well, I think you're right. Quite frankly, it's wrong, number one, but it's bad business as well. Phoenix is a top 20 destination for LGBT business and consumer travel, yet we can discriminate against LGBT travelers when they go to restaurants or hotels. It makes absolutely no sense, and it really is bad business, and it's bad business for the state of Arizona.
How much does it cost the state, do you think?
I haven't seen any studies that are state-based, but there is a study out that says discrimination against LGBT employees costs $64 billion a year nationwide, and that's an awful lot of money that we could be using for roads and schools and much better things.
Well, your goal of 10,000 is going along pretty well so far. Are you finding mostly positive response from the businesses you've contacted?
I would say that the response has been overwhelmingly positive. We have received signed Unity pledges from small, medium, and even larger businesses like PetSmart and the Apollo Group, which is the parent company of the University of Phoenix.
Angela, I have a question. This is Julie. What percentage of the population do you estimate fits into this category? I mean, it seems to me like we are having this discrimination against a lot of people, and I just don't get it. But the gay population is pretty significant, is it not?
Yes, I believe it is. Part of the problem as far as actually pinpointing the actual percentage of the LGBT or of the overall population that is LGBT is the census has never asked a direct question.
Right.
There's an American community survey that came out in 2010 I believe it was 2009 that said in Phoenix, you're talking about 6.7 to 6.8% of the population. I believe because the data collection just isn't really there, and because you can be fired for disclosing
right.
your sexual orientation or gender identity, that percentage is actually much higher. Pew did a research piece probably about 9 months ago that said public perception in America was that the LGBT community was 1 in 4, that we're 25% of the community.
Angela Huey is president of One Community, and the website is One Community. I'm sorry, go ahead.
It's onecommunity.co, but you can sign the Unity Pledge at unitypledge.co.
Very good. Angela, thanks so much for joining us this morning.
Thank you. Have a great day.